Alright, the first thing that we're going to need to do when you want to trade the Forex is we're going to have to go to a Forex broker for us to be able to place our trades. So I've went to fxcm.com. I'm not recommending them, but that is just one of the Forex brokers that you are able to use in the United States now. That's fxcm.com. You could also use forex.com. There's Oanda that's out there. What I would do is just go ahead and do a Google search and find out which ones you would want to use. Um, I went to forex.com here. What I'm going to do is I went to platforms. Underneath platforms, MetaTrader 4. What you'll see is you'll have a free practice account. What you do is you hit this and it will open up an area that you give them your name and everything and you submit it. Once you submit this, it will open up another thing to put information in and then also to uh, download the application that you're going to need. Now when you download that, make sure that you open it up in your base currency. So if you're in the United States, you would use the US dollar, but only put as much money in your demo account as you plan on trading. Don't open a $50,000 account if you're only going to put $10,000 in there, because the way that we're going to show you how to trade it, you want to make sure that you are trading the amount that you are actually going to put into the account to start. So go ahead and open it up. Let's say, for instance, you're going to open it up with $10,000. Go ahead and put in all your information. Make sure that it's your base currency, the USD, and then open up the account with $10,000. And when you hit submit, that will download it. Now, once it comes up on your screen, it's probably going to open up something similar to this. Don't worry exactly how it opens up, because I'm going to show you how to set it up now. The first thing you're going to do is up on the upper left side here under file, you're going to see this little plus sign on a chart. We're going to create a new chart, and we are going to create a pound USD chart. So here's pound USD. Okay, now once you have it here, you could double click on this bar here, and what it does is it makes it full screen. Now the first thing part of setting this up, what you're going to do is hit Control G as in George to get rid of this grid line. So when you hit the Control G, it will get rid of that grid line. Okay, then you are going to right click on your mouse. That's going to open up your properties. Go down to the bottom, hit properties. And under colors, switch over to colors. What you're going to do is under color scheme, go ahead and mark that as black on white. And when you hit black on white and hit OK, your screen should look a lot like this. Now these are what they call bar charts, and we'll talk about all this different things, but right now we're just going to set it up. So go up to the top where it says the plus or minus zoom. Just go ahead and zoom in once or twice. And then right next to that button over here, you see this thing that comes up as a candlestick. We'll talk about this also, but we're going to want to be able to see candlesticks, okay? That is just a way of showing price movement that we'll be talking about, but don't worry about that right now. Once you have this set up like this, the only other things you need to put on here is two indicators that we use. If you go up to this plus sign right here, it says indicator list. Go ahead and click that. You're going to go to under trend, you're going to go to moving average. And the first moving average you're going to put on there is a 5 moving average. It is going to be exponential. It's going to be on the close, and it is going to be green. Okay, then what you do is you go over to the right. This box right here just makes it a little bit wider. You want to be the second one down. So that's going to be the second one down, and you hit OK. That is going to be a 5 moving average, and we'll talk about moving averages later, but we just want to make sure that we put a 5 exponential moving average on the close. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set up another one. So to watch how to do it again, you go up to the indicator list, click indicator list, go down to trend, and under moving averages, you're going to see moving average, the parameters, and then we're going to do this one is going to be a 12. It's still going to be an exponential moving average. We're going to apply it to the close, and the 12 we are going to make red. That's crimson. Let's see where red is. Is that red? Yep, that's red. Then we're going to make that red. Now remember, go to this, the width one's the one all the way to the right. Go down. You want to be the second one down. Click that. And then hit OK. That is going to put the 12 EMA on there. And as you scroll over it, you can see that it says moving average 12. So that means it is a 12 EMA. Now once you have that set up, this is going to be the template that you want to use. So you want to save this template. The way you're going to do that is you are going to right click and hit template. And the reason we're going to use templates is because every time you right click and hit template, you're going to be able to put this so you don't have to set this up every single time. So you hit template, you go up to the top and you hit save template, and we're just going to call this 512 since it's a 5 moving average and a 12 moving average. So go ahead and hit save. Now I already have it on my computer. You won't. I'm going to go ahead and save this anyways. So go ahead and save it as a 512. So now what you'll notice is when you right click and go down to template, you'll see that 512 right here. Okay. So now this is one of the ones you want to put on your pound. Now what also we're going to want to do is go ahead and hit this to move it down. This is going to be a workspace, or what they call a profile. And what we're going to do is, since we analyze everything to a currency, we want to have all of the charts of one currency up. So I'm going to set up the pound right now. So what we're going to do is go to the new chart, and what we're going to do is look down. I'm going to show you the ones that we need to look at. Under forex 2, you will notice that there is a pound Aussie and a pound Swiss. So go ahead and go ahead and add that. Then go down to there again to the second one, because we need the pound Swiss. So we want all the charts with the pounds on it that we look at. Okay, so now there's the pound Aussie. Okay, now here's the pound CAD and pound yen and the euro pound. So anything with the pound in it we want to use. Okay, so there's our euro pound. Let's go to the next one. Here's the pound Canadian, and then the pound US yen. Okay, and okay, here is under 4 is pound New Zealand, and let me see how many that is. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 7 of them for each one. Now what you'll notice is that the pound is on the left side on all of these except for the euro pound. What you want to do is click that and drag it all the way to the right. Okay, and the reason why you do that is you're going to see in a second when we set up a template for the profile. But this right here, you'll notice, since we're going to want to analyze the Great British Pound, that's what the GBP means, is Great British Pound against the US dollar, Great British Pound against the Aussie dollar. So the GBP is on the left side on all of them. Now what you want to do is separate these where there's on the left, you see how the Great British Pound is on the left side. The left side is called the base currency. You want to set it up where you have all of them there. Now you'll notice that on this last one, you'll notice that the pound is on the opposite side. It's on the right side, which is considered the cross pair. So that's why we have it all the way to the right, because when we analyze things going forward, we're going to want to look at what the pound's doing across all of the markets, the USD, the pound USD, the Swiss. So that's why we want to set it up this way. Now, once you have this set up where you have the pound on the left side for all of them, and then when it goes to the opposite side, just move it to the right, what you're going to do is come up to this arrangement window next to the minus sign and click that. What that's going to do is it's going to arrange all of your charts on here. And what you'll notice is you have all of them. The pound is on the left side on all of them here, but then the very last one on the right hand side is where the pound is on the opposite side. Now you are going to need to go through and do this for all of your different currency pairs. So you'll need to do this on the pound. You'll need to do it on the Swiss. You'll need to do it on the USD. And as we go through it and as we look at other things, you'll be able to see how to do this. But this is how you set up the profile. Okay, now what you do is when you want to change these to the way that we have our chart, all you need to do is right click, okay, and then you go down to the template we set up, and then there it is. I would click it maybe once or twice. Yeah, go ahead and click them twice is usually that's pretty good so that you can see the whole thing. So now go down to this one, right click, go to template, here's your 512. One, click it out twice so that you're seeing enough information. Right click this one, but you see how easy it is once you have your template set up that you're able to just go and set up your profile as it is. So template 512, and I like to try and get like maybe around 2 years is what I'm trying to get here. As you'll notice, oh wait, on the this is a daily chart, so we're not going to be able to get 2 years, but we could get all the way through August, get it to where you could comfortably see here. So if you have a smaller monitor, you might not want to do too much, but you want to have plenty of information that you see enough markets, and you'll get comfortable about how far it needs to be as we go through some different things that we're going to be learning on analysis. You'll know how to set it up after we do this a little bit. Okay, and then we go here, the template, this is going to be the last one, 512, and we go down. Now you'll notice all of these are dailies. Okay, that's just noted by this D1 chart. Okay, so we will go through different things and you'll understand that a little bit later, but this just means that each one of these candles that you look at is going to be 1 day in time. Okay, so that's dailies, and you want to put the dailies for each one of the charts that we opened up. There should be 7 of them. All right, once you have them all there, what you do is you go down to the profile thing down here. This might say default on yours because it might not be set up, but go down to this little tab, click it, and then go all the way to the top. And what you're going to do is hit Save Profile As. Okay? Now you're going to save this profile, and since it's the Great British Pound, what I want you to do is put Great British Pound. The initials that they use, the abbreviation for the Great British Pound is just GBP. GBP, Great British Pound. There we go. And go ahead and hit OK. Now the reason why you do that is because you will set up all of these, and you'll notice when you go to different things. Now let's say you're going to go to the Swiss, you're going to set up the same exact thing on the Swiss. Well, the Swiss, it's going to be there, and you'll notice here's the Swiss, here's all my dailies on the Swiss. You want to set these all up so that when you're analyzing things, it's a lot easier to go through. So now I want to look at all my euro pairs. So now here's all my euro daily pairs. Okay, so once you set up that one profile, you're going to go through and then set up a profile for the euro. You're going to set up a profile for the yen pairs. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and do that for the yen. We just did the Great British Pound. You're going to do it for the euro. You're going to do it for the Swiss, which is CHF. You're going to do it for the CAD, and you will do it for the Aussie. Okay, and the Aussie is just AUD. This is probably enough information for this time, so I'm going to go ahead and stop that here. If you have any questions, just go ahead and put a little comment down here that I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have, or even if anything is unclear, just let me know if something's unclear, or if you need me to go over something again. Just go ahead and put a comment down here. But this is just the basics of being able to start. This is how we want the platform to be set up, so we can start analyzing the forex market the way we want to. Okay, have a good one.